to be about
About what?
this. What's a cyclops?
Cyclops is a big giant with only one eye. Right in the middle, a big giant eye. He goes, raw, and he carries clubs. Raw, raw, raw.
Clubs?
Yeah, it's like a big wooden thing with a handle, sort of like that, but it gets bigger on the end and it's got spikes on it. It's quite gnarly. So, our story begins this evening in Peter Seychelles' comfortable study.
Wait.
It does go well with the chicken. What?
I'll tell what it has to be about.
What will it be about?
The chimera who's that guy that called that?
Perseus?
Yes. We'll just call, since I keep forgetting his name a lot, we'll just call, I think we'll just call him you.
Mike Wazowski is a good name.
Mike, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
And when Mike tried, he thought he killed the chimera, but he only heard it. And then it got better and better and better.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day he called his brother Benny, and Benny packed up all his supplies. He packed up food, and then he packed up water, then he packed up stuffies, then he packed up blankets, then he packed up pillows, then he packed up books, and then what he packed up is this. He packed up pillows. Have I already said pillows?
Mm-mm.
Then he packed up pillows, and then he packed up night lights and then books. And then he set off for his adventure.
Yes, he did.
And then he gathered some more chimeras along with him.
I believe they called that the Chimelian Mara March. They all got together and protested in Washington, D.C. about the unfair and cruel treatment of chimeras. Have you heard about that? Oh, it was a big to-do, let me tell you.
Okay. Oh.
They had signs, they made up signs, and the signs said, like powerful things like, don't tase me, bro. That was one of them, I remember. Chi Lives Matter, that was another one. It was really just a terrible time for chimeras. They were trying to get along, and everybody kept trying to kill them because they kind of look mean, right? And so they're trying to say, they're like, hey, there are some mean chimeras out there, but we're not all mean. Some of us, we're well educated, we like to hug, we like summer and swimming in pools, and Vinny over there, he likes cotton candy. And I bet you didn't know this about us. Well, we've been around since the days of Zeus. And the first chimera was one that Perseus tried to get rid of, put the kibosh on, as it were. And then he got lucky and barely lived from that battle and called his cousin Vinny, who then came over and worked over Perseus with a couple of bats. And those bats were flying all around him. It was crazy.
I'm trying to fish. Hang on.
Oh, I hope you catch one. And so anyway, finally they were given the right to vote. And then they had Chimeras Lib, which was this whole movement in the 70s. It was like, I think it was like 1070 AD.
Fish. Now you're gonna cook each fish that I catch. Now cook it. I'll catch.
So hey, if you're not into this story, I'll stop telling it. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Would you rather fish?
No, silly. before.
Oh, okay.
And you'll stop for a minute and then you'll cook the fish and then you'll put them on plate.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so as I said, the Chimera's lib movement, that was like in the 70s, like 1070 AD.
I
And
found fish.
things were okay for a while. Here, give me that. Here, taste it.
No, you're not supposed to eat it.
I just ate his head. You can have the rest. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum.
No, put them on plates.
Oh, okay.
Put them on plates.
All right.
I'm gonna find some more fish.
Yeah, so, okay, good times. Anywho, so that was fine. They had their movement, everything went well, and then suddenly war broke out. And all the chimeras were recruited to go to battle, and they were quite decimated. And after the war, they lost pretty much all their rights because they disappeared. Nobody knew about them. Nobody heard about them. Lo and behold, around 1540 AD, these knights were sitting around a table and trying to figure out how to get a sword out of a rock that was stuck in the rock outside that apparently some wizard had put there years before, and nobody could get it out. So the problem is that sword is the only thing that could beat the monster that lived in the cave that kept eating people. And so they kept trying, right? And then one day a little girl was born, and she grew up, and she liked to learn to sword fight and do all the things that typically knights would do, or in that time boys would do. But she was a strong and smart young lady. Her name, by the way, was JJ, and
she also liked to catch fish.
And she did like fishing a lot, yes.
And one day Mike let her take Pegasus for a little ride.
Oh, cool. No, Perseus is not Mike. That was the Chimera. I think. Maybe not.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Mike.
Oh, Carmichael. Okay, so anyway, this little girl one day walks outside and she sees this shiny thing sitting in a rock, and she's like, wonder what that is. I'm going to go climb that rock. And she goes and climbs it, and she feels a handle, and she just takes it right out, and it comes right out of the rock, and everybody's like, what? And JJ didn't know that it was supposed to be stuck in there. It just came right out for her, and she's like, whoop-pow! What's up, people? And they're like, you are the one. And she goes, the one what? And they said, the one. One what? Said JJ. And they're like, we don't know. We've been saying that for years. You're the one. The one would pull out the sword. And she's like, well, what did I win? And they go, no, the one. Not you won, the one. As in the number one. Oh, I'm number one. Okay, cool. What do I win? And so that went back and forth about 3 hours. And then the knights walked up and they're like, whoa, the one. And the whole crowd's like, oh, we just went through this. And so the knights explained what the one was. The one was a champion born. The birth of JJ was foretold in the prophecies that a champion would one day pull the sword from the stone and battle the evil chimera that lived in the caves.
But little JJ was too scared.
No, not this JJ. This JJ was super brave.
No.
She was like Chuck Norris awesome.
I'm
Right, this is a different JJ. Must be.
I'm JJ.
You're JJ? How could you be? This was back in the 1500s. You must be like her great 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 granddaughter. Ooh, you must have superhero champion blood in your genes, in your veins.
No, I'm 4.
Yeah,
I
but
just got born a few years ago.
yeah, I know. But you could be from that lineage, from that family. Since her name was JJ, you must be a champion as well. At any rate, so
Wait.
what?
I'm the little JJ that was called to go out and battle the chimera that lived in the cave, but I was too scared. So, who's that guy that battled the real chimera?
Perseus?
So Perseus said, maybe I could go with
Actually, it was Boliferus that did that battled the chimera.
Really?
Yes, Boliferus was the one that had it wasn't it? Perseus fought the I can't remember now. Perseus was given the wings. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so who did Boliferus fight? Yeah, it was Boliferus. I think.
No.
Whatever, go on.
So,
Go on. Chop chop bolly bolly.
who's that name?
Today, Junior.
Who's that guy that battled the chimera?
Boliferus.
No.
We'll find out because we have the book right here.
Find out.
Lottie Dottie, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just some people who on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic. Right? Okay, there he is. And I was correct. It is Boliferus.
No.
Look. Oh, nope, you're wrong. I'm wrong, rather. Bellerophon.
No.
Bellerophon, that's it. Bellerophon and the Flying Horse. Look, see? Bellerophon. 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 That sounds like that non-stick stuff that you put on a pan. Maybe that's how that was invented. Just saying. You never know. Greek roots in a lot of the stuff we talk about these days. And everywhere.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy that got the sandal shoes?
That was really, I'm going to learn to pronounce that. Bellerophon.
No.
Billy Bob. It was Billy Bob Rubik. I'm pretty sure his name was Billy Bob Rubik. No wonder Bellerophon is not famous. Can't pronounce his name. Perseus, however, that's easy.
Perseus.
Yeah, we'll go with Perseus. Or Billy Bob Rubik.
So, JJ pulled out the sword, and she was the chosen one that was going to go out to the cave and battle the chimera.
That's
but
right.
She was too scared.
She was. And so the angel of purification showed up. What?
So.
I am the angel of death.
Who?
No, wait. That's not it.
So. Who's that guy? Who's that guy that? Who's that guy? Who's that guy that you just said a few moments ago?
Perseus.
So Perseus said, JJ, maybe I should go out with you, JJ.
Oh.
So everyone gave JJ.
So Perseus had the flying shoes. It was Bellerophon that had the flying horse.
So JJ got a sword and a shield, and who's the guy that you said a few moments ago?
Let me help you remember it from now on. What does Mommy put in a what's the bag called that she carries around when she travels places? A purse, right?
Perseus.
Now you'll remember it forever. Perseus.
So, I just call him Mike for short.
Cool. All right.
So, little JJ got a sword, and then a shield, and then Mike got a sword and a shield. And so they went out into the yard, and Mike said, if you want, I can help you. If you want, I can help you know how to use the sword and the shield. So,
And?
and
Do tell me more. I'm very interested. I like this.
I'll help you battle the Chimera.
Yeah?
Right by your side. So we tried. So he showed me how to use the sword and the shield, and then I got the hang of it. So I tried it, and I did it. So
Then?
Perseus then helped me. He walked out with me right by my side. He walked out, walked and walked right out to. He walked right out to
The pool.
the cave.
Oh, the cave. Okay.
Mm.
Did they take any bats with them?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Because you know bats can see in the dark. And swing. They like to swing. You never heard of swinging bats before?
No.
Yep.
Are you serious?
They love to swing. Absolutely love it.
So, first thing they did to get to the cave is they stopped for little fish.
To go fishing?
Yes.
Okay.
And
It's a whole lot of power to be catching fish. I mean, they got
Perseus
flying stuff and swords.
said, hang on a moment. I have the fishing poles. And he pulled out a pink one. And I said, what's that for? And then he said, it's for you. And then
Oh.
he pulled out a blue one. And I said, what's that for? And then he said, me. So we sat down at the deck table, like right here, just like this, and we started fishing.
What'd you use for bait?
Used for the bait, we brought a sack of bread
Oh, okay.
along with us.
Yeah.
Bread
Very
along
good.
with us.
What kind of fish were you catching?
We were catching sharks.
Oh, sharks. Wow.
Trying to catch sharks.
Were they the ones with lasers?
No.
Oh, okay. That's good because, whew, I do not like sharks with lasers. Their aim is superb.
So, we sat down at the deck, and I ate most of the bait.
You did.
And JJ ate most of the bait
Yeah,
for their fishes.
that's funny.
And Perseus said, JJ, can I have a piece of that? And I said, oh, sure. So I handed him one.
You know, the best thing about fishing with bread is if you don't catch any fish, at least you've got some bread to eat.
And lucky thing, we brought some worm bait too.
Oh, did you eat that also?
No,
Oh, that's a good thing.
we had worm bait and bread bait.
Okay.
So I ate most of the bait, and we put some on.
You ate all the worm bait?
No.
Oh.
I ate
Oh,
most
the bread bait.
of the
Okay.
bread bait. So we put some on, and then we didn't catch any fish with the bread. So I snacked on that. Bread.
Mm.
And I left some so for when we were going to find the cave.
Mm.
And then we put some worms on the fishing pole, and then we fished. Then we caught some, and then we put them on the stove and nearby, and then we sat down and started. And we lucky thing, and I said, lucky thing, I brought marshmallows. And I also brought graham crackers and chocolate. Bar chocolate. So we can have s'mores with our fish. Actually, we didn't catch any fish, so we had to have hot dogs.
Oh, okay. I hear Chimera tastes pretty good.
Eek!
I wonder what that would taste like.
Could you stop saying chimera?
You know, some people say it tastes just like chicken.
Could you stop saying chimera?
Stop saying chimera. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll make up a code word for instead of chimera. It'll be macaroni and cheese.
No.
Oh wait, how about chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. I hear chicken tastes pretty good.
So Perseus and I, we sat down and we curled up, and then before we had our hot dogs, we made our bed like this. Now pretend you were Perseus. Come on, Perseus. Let's make our bed. My pillow is right up. Here's my pillow. I forgot I had a stuffy. And I had a nightlight for us. For me, at least. So I could see. Let's see what I brought in here. Let's see what I brought.
Hey, I think our story's over.
No.
Yeah. You got to wrap it up, B. You're lollygagging. Okay, I shall wrap it up for us, okay?
No, don't wrap it up.
JJ, we need to get going. Come on, it's late, sweet pea.
No.
You've been telling a story for 22 minutes now.
Really?
Sorry, 23. Yes, see,
Nice.
2-3. So it's time to go to bed. And we're going to say some final thoughts. How could we wrap our story up? We were camping. We had s'mores and hot dogs. And the chicken smelled the s'mores and decided he wanted to come out of that cave and find out what it was. And so you were eating your s'mores and enjoying your hot dogs, and you hear this creep, 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 creep. Roar! And you jumped up, almost jumped right out of your pants. You jumped so high. And then you grabbed your sword and shield.
No.
Mike looks at you like, what are you going to do? And you're like, come at me, bro. And so he jumps, he lunges, and just as he was jumping, you're like, and you put your sword up and you held it up and he landed right on it and went,
No, it didn't kill him.
Totally did.
No.
You know what you did with him after that? You stuck a giant stick through him, and then you put it on 2 sticks above the fire, and you turned it till he was juicy, tender, golden brown. And then you took your sword, cut a piece off. It does taste just like chicken. And then you and Mike had a great laugh.
No.
And you had full bellies for a week. You had to take and put salt on it to keep it good back then because they didn't have refrigerators. All right, take us out.
I don't think I want to take us
You don't want to take us out tonight?
No.
Hmm.
But I'll
What
do the
could
last
I do? Oh, I got one. You ready? You have to say it properly with a hello. Say it. Hello.
Hello.
My name
My name.
is Inigo Montoya.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
You have killed my father.
You have killed Obama.
Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You have killed my father. Prepare to die.
I don't think I want to say that.
Okay. All right. Say goodnight. I love you.
Poop, pee.
Oh, I knew
poop,
you were going to do that
pee,
one.
Poop, pee,
Poop,
toilet.
pee, toilet.
Good night. Poopy, 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 toilet. Poopy.
Poop, pee, toilet. Interesting. You want to add anything else to that?
No thanks. Good night. I love you.